Hi, and welcome to another version of the Actors Workout. I'm Coach Stuart Glenn, and I'm the director of the Actors Workout. And joining me today, I'm thrilled to have Larissa Joncus from Taipei, but not originally. Hi, Larissa, and welcome to the Actors Workout.
Hello, greetings.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon, United States.
Right, and how long have you lived in Taiwan?
4 years now.
4 years, okay, great. And tell us a little bit about your experience with acting so far in your young life.
Well, I've been a model since I was 14, and I've been lots of commercials and also short student films.
Okay.
And I make my own YouTube videos. And also, I was in Fig for a while.
Fig, you're not in Fig anymore? Oh, okay. Talk about your YouTube videos. This is a chance for you to cross promote. What do you do with YouTube?
Oh, yeah. Well, I make how-to modeling videos on Inner Monologue, and I also make funny sketches and skits with puppets on, and just, yeah, other like on Planetary Play.
Oh, okay. So tell us what is Planetary Play?
Planetary Play is my company that aims to help start the world play revolution, where more people need to be playing. We're not playing enough. It's a problem. Especially adults need to have more of a play practice. So it's a bunch of different things all at once, including
and if people
toys,
want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
planetaryplay@gmail.com.
Okay, simple enough. Okay.
Or the pages, or the Facebook or the Instagram.
Okay, well, maybe when we get this posted up on YouTube, you can go into the comment section and add all your links.
Perfect.
Okay. So today what we're going to do is a monologue from a very famous movie. You have not seen it yet, have you?
No.
You have no idea what we're going to do, because the first part of the Actors Workout tests your ability to cold read. It's something that will often happen to you in auditions, where you'll go in all prepared with your side all memorized, and they'll say, okay, that's great, but now we'd like you to read for something else, and they'll hand you a script and turn on the camera, and you've got to be able to pull the words off the page and into the inner life of the character. So and then after we do the cold read, I'll give you some notes. You'll take it away for a little while, rehearse it a bit, come back to take 2, and I'll give you some deeper, more involved notes after that, and then we'll do a third take, and then a final discussion on it, and that's it. Simple, yeah?
Perfect.
All right. So right now I'm going to email you your script, and as soon as you get it,
just start reading.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to switch to speaker view. There you go. Whenever you're ready.
Gmail.
You got it?
You sent it to my Gmail. Found.
Okay. Away you go.
Okay. You see, what pisses me off? First of all, since the demurrer, we know that 400 plaintiffs, and let's be honest, we all know there's more out there. Now, they may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide. And $20 million isn't shit when it's split between them. And second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying that they'll have a hysterectomy at age 20, like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours. Or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So, before you come back here with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Buddha, or what you'd expect someone to pay for your uterus, Mr. Sanchez. And then take out your calculator and multiply that number by 100. Anything less than that is a waste of our time.
Okay. You recognize it?
No.
No, it's from Erin Brockovich.
Cool.
Julia Roberts plays this role.
Mm.
Are you familiar with the story there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. First of all, let's say your cold reading skills are bang on. I can tell that the secret to success with cold reading is where the eye is 4, 5, 6 words ahead of the mouth. Okay, and so you're able to travel down the page with your eye, and so the further down the page, down the sentence you go, the more you're able to embody the lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that was excellent. Okay, so the first thing I want you to work on in your rehearsal is going to be stillness. Okay, there's a lot of moving around in there, that's why I've got you in tight close-up in the frame. Okay, acting for the camera, a raised eyebrow is noticeable. Okay, so you're a stage actor and a model. Yes, on the stage, the bigger movement is what is called for. With the camera catches everything. Okay, so that's your priority 1, and your next take will be stillness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the second thing, let's see what I can give you. Okay, so a company, you don't know the story, so I'll have to fill you in with a bit of the story. A company has been dumping raw sewage and chemicals into the groundwater in this small Southern American town. And Erin Brockovich is a real life person. She's an advocate for anti-corporate corruption and stuff like that. She's quite famous, and she's not a lawyer, but she goes around and signs up people to build a class action suit against this corporation that is poisoning this town. Okay, and this is kind of towards the end of the movie. And there, of course, the corporation is throwing all their corporate lawyers at them and making it really tough. And she's working with a small law firm, and she's just a consultant with the law firm, but she is so passionate about getting this class action suit off the ground. She's out there, she's risking her relationship with her boyfriend. She's a mother of 2 or 3 kids, and she's always kind of foisting them on her boyfriend. Who is, that really puts a strain on her relationship, but she so believes in what she's doing. Okay. Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to ask you, do you know what a demur is?
No.
I didn't either. It's a process. It's a step in the legal process. Okay. So, voir dire is when you choose your jury. The demur is one of the things you do to appear before the judge and state your case. Okay, it's not the actual lawsuit itself, it's just one step on the way to the actual trial. Okay, so he says, since the demur. So they've had the demur, and since then she's collected even more signatures to join this class action suit. Okay, now I want to caution you. I mean, it starts off with, now that pisses me off. Those are angry words. And it's really easy to get trapped into being angry in it. You were fighting against it at the beginning, but then when you got into, the hysterectomy in that section with what happened to the victims, you got angry. The true power of this character is she knows she's got them. Okay, and they've made an offer, and it's a laughable offer, but she knows that she's going to win this case. Right, so fight against the anger. When you have an enemy and you've got the upper hand, you don't need to get angry. The power is going to come from the stillness and the stillness of it all. Okay. Any questions?
Is she in front of the judge?
No, they're in her law office. She's sitting beside the actual lawyer, the owner of the law office, and you're facing two attorneys from the corporation across the table.
Okay.
You're talking to them. You never refer to the guy who your boss. You never refer to him at all. Okay. You've got them. And now you're just letting them know I got you.
Okay.
So the calmer you are, the more powerful this will be. Stillness. Don't move your head. Don't just look them in the eye. Their eyes are. Mr. Buddha is just stage left of your camera, and Miss what's her name is stage right of the camera, just above.
At me this way?
Just like here, look, I'm looking at one, I'm looking at the other.
Okay, it does. Yeah, it's really better.
Okay, so I don't have to really move my head. I can just move my eyes and look at them. Also, you're on your script too, right? So it's going to be tough to. But when you want to make eye contact with them, don't look directly at the camera. Just look above and to the left, above and to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry too much about that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is pause the recording and give you some time to practice.
Okay.
And we are back with Larissa's second take. She's had 10 minutes to rehearse it. And any questions before we begin?
I'm good.
Take it away.
Oh, see, now that pisses me off. First of all, since the demurrer, we've now had more than 400 plaintiffs. And let's be honest, we know there's plenty more where that came from. Now, they may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide. And $20 million isn't shit when it's split between them. And second of all, these people, they don't dream of being rich. They dream about being able to watch their children swim in a pool without worrying they'll have to have a hysterectomy at age 20. Like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours. Or have their spine deteriorate, like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So, before you come back with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Buddha. Or what you'd expect someone to pay for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. And then take out your calculator and multiply that number by 100. Anything else than that is a waste of our time.
Okay, much stiller, yeah? How does that feel?
That was fun.
Yeah.
I messed up the words.
Yeah, that happens.
I not to look at it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's to be expected. And what you did right there is you just kept going. You didn't, can I start again? Or just keep going. When you're shooting a film or television, the director will call cut and you get another shot at it. But in theater, there's no cut. You got to keep going. So your instinct was bang on there to just forgive yourself immediately and keep going. It happens, right? The audience will forget about it in a second. Okay, let's see. Stillness is good. I keep thinking just the facts. You're reading them their rights. You've got them under arrest. You've got them in handcuffs. You can be firmer with them. You're in total control. There has to be more power in your voice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
Okay. Your hair is going to be a problem if you have to keep moving it. That movement diminishes your power. So either let it just hang there. Don't, just cross your hands in front of you and don't move your hands. Just let the hair fall where it may, sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, you have much more power than you're bringing right now. You can have much more power. You are in total domination of these people. You've got them under your thumb and you're going to squeeze them. You're going to torture them. You're going to play with them. Yeah. Pop them like a zit. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to throw you a curveball now. I want you to try and bring a Southern accent to it. Okay. Because Julia Roberts did it, so you can do it. She is from the South. So if you're going along in the audition process for this, we would eventually ask you to do this. Something I try with Brits, I give them American accents, so you're from the Northeast, so doing a Texas or an Alabama is going to be.
I was born in Texas.
Oh, channel your inner Texan then. Okay, so I'm going to give you another 5, maybe 10, as much as you need, but let's roll it along. So practice it a couple of times. We're going to stop the recording now. And we are back with the third and final take from Larissa. Action.
Oh, see? Now that pissed me off. First of all, since the demurrer, we'd had more than 400 plaintiffs. And let's be honest, we all know there's more out there. Now, they may not be the most sophisticated people, but they do know how to divide, and $20 million isn't shit when it's split between them. And second of all, these people don't dream about being rich. They dream about being able to watch their kids swim in a pool without worrying to have a hysterectomy at age 20, like Rosa Diaz, a client of ours. Or have their spine deteriorate like Stan Bloom, another client of ours. So, before you come back here with another lame-ass offer, I want you to think real hard about what your spine is worth, Mr. Buddha, or what you'd expect someone to pay you for your uterus, Miss Sanchez. And take out your calculator and multiply that number by 100. Anything else is waste of our time.
Wow, yeah. How'd that feel?
That was fun. I think honestly, when I first started doing the accent, like when I was practicing, it was even stronger.
Yeah.
Started like,
no,
it
it was
started,
really good.
Like, hey, back in here because I'm losing it.
You slipped right into it. It was perfect. Oz. Another client, Oz. It was really good. And yeah, your stillness was fantastic. See, by pulling your hair off your face, you didn't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah.
And that added the power. Yeah. It added the power to the character. Yeah, I think you're going to be really happy when you look at the first one and the third one and compare the two. You see night and day in it. And always remember the camera catches everything. Yeah.
Yeah. The difference between modeling is like a whole different thing from acting, because it captures every little thing. Like modeling, you can get away with a lot of like hidden stuff or just single shots. So
yeah, and you'll also find that if you're going out on commercials in Taiwan, the sets are often controlled by producers who are bottom line guys. They don't care about the art, right? So if you give a half-assed take, right, they're going to run with it, right? So, and then that just exposes the weaknesses in your craft, right?
Yeah.
So, like I'm kind of known whenever I'm on set, there's one take. I get things done right the first time, every time. Maximum 2 takes. If I screw something up and the director's not happy, he gives me my note and I make sure I get it that second time. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, something a lot of actors do. An old Hollywood actor told me when I was in drama school that if you mess up big so they can't use the take. Like if you feel yourself, you're not happy with something you just did, then immediately screw it all up. And just start swearing and ranting so they can't use the take at all. So, so do you have a commercial acting agent?
Kind of, not really.
Yeah. Okay. So Pony, talent in Taiwan, is somebody you should get in touch with.
Okay.
Okay. I can share.
I'm in that Toyota commercial with the girl with the orange hair.
Okay, I don't watch Taiwanese television. I stream stuff, so I don't see any. I've never seen one of my commercials on TV because I never watch watch TV.
Oh, right.
I wait until my agent shares them and I put them up on my YouTube channel. So, yeah, you've got well, obviously you've got a look that's gonna move the merchandise, as they say. So yeah, you find that stillness and the truth in your characterizations, and yeah, because you really got close to real honesty happening there, and you know, bending the other lawyers to your will. There's further we could go with this. If we were rehearsing a play, we would have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
And find a deeper truth, but you started to connect with the honesty of acting.
Yeah, like I was saying, I did that accent and I started to get like chills when I was practicing, and I was like, oh, and then I was like starting to fall, and I was like, no, I gotta, okay, let's do it right now.
Well, that's you know, getting you out of your head by giving you the accent work gets you out of your head and stops you from acting. You're focusing on like giving somebody a prop to use, a difficult prop to use, is a way to get an actor to his truth, because they're focused on the prop. They don't try and act. Acting is not acting. Acting is being, right? And like Tom Hanks says, the secret to acting is hit your mark, tell the truth. You know, so that second part is the hard part. So any other comments or questions you'd like to ask or share?
That was fun. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I'm going to switch back to my gallery view. Thank you, Larissa, for your efforts today, your hard work in the Actors Workshop. Once again, I'm Coach Stu, and I'm available to coach anybody that wants to take this. The first one is free. All you have to do is get in touch with me either through YouTube or Facebook. You can find me or towsave@gmail.com. If you like what you saw, please smash that subscribe button, hit like, tell Larissa what you thought of her performance today in the comments section below. Yeah. And for the Actors Workshop, Larissa Joncus, I'm Stuart Glenn. Thank you.